Ooh, look at all the bags here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Roxanne for AviddivA, better known as Forlorn Floridian. I cannot even say it. It's too early in the morning and I haven't slept. So give me a break. Now, I started a couple of minutes early because I wanted to share the stream, even though I'm not going to be here that long. And because I'm cheating, okay? Instead of 15 minutes, I have 17. Big whoop de doo. Anyway, let me add this here real quick. Coming to this. It looks like it is. So let me go ahead and send it to AviddivA also. So here's how this works. It's going to be a 15-minute live stream, more than likely. I have no interest in making it any longer than that. Hold on. Today is more like an explanation than anything else. So if you were on the live stream on Metamorphosis Rocks 2 days ago, then you know what's going on. Hey, Paradox, how are you, sweetie? So this is what's going to happen, okay? Number one, yes, the purple is back. I just couldn't. But this is how much it's grown since I shaved it in January. It is all a mess, and hubby already said he wanted me to go and get it styled because he doesn't care if I have short hair. He cares that it's not styled, and right now it's actually mellow today. Usually it's like all sticking up. Second of all, today is the first day of Pride. If you needed any indication on where I stand on the issue, here you go. Thank you. I love the purple. It's really weird because the entire time I was growing it out, I went ahead and I left it alone, except for I have these pomades that are supposed to be like purple and like Barney purple and this purple. And I took one swipe and it didn't work out. And I was like, wow, gray hair is not going to catch up. It's not going to pick up the color. But yesterday I used my regular and I realized it's controversial, but I use Arctic Fox. And when I tell you that when I got out of the shower, I was screaming happy. I was so happy because I was like, okay, so I don't have to, you know, get rid of the color in my hair to get it purple. So I freaking love purple. But let me get through this. Give me a second. Let me get through this. I don't know why I'm so nervous because I'm used to doing live streams and I'm used to talking to the camera. So I really don't know why I am like this today, but I am a little nervous. I'm a little rusty too. Um, so here's what's happening. Keep in mind that in order for you to keep up to date with where and when it's going to happen, you're going to have to look at the ooh, that is controversial. You're going to have to keep up with the community tab on Metamorphosis Rocks to know, and that's on the information box below. It is. The way I'm trying to make these is 15 minutes or less. Well, 15 to 20 minutes, give or take, and they are going to stay up. It's gonna be one topic on each live stream. And the hope is, of course, if the platform doesn't leave them up, that's not my fault. But the hope that I'm hoping, I can't even speak today. I'm hoping that people can listen to them like podcasts when they're not, if they're not here when I first do them, because it's going to take me a little bit. However, there is one thing that is going to stay that way the entire time. Tuesdays, the live stream is going to be on Reactions 1321. Wednesdays, it's going to be in Spanish, in Metamorfosis Rosa en Español. Thursdays is going to be on this channel, and Friday is always going to be at 4 p.m. on Metamorphosis Rocks. That one's not going to change. The only thing that I cannot guarantee is the time for the other three. because I have to base it on my daughter's work schedule, because I would rather do my live streams when nobody's here, especially my daughter, unless she's going to participate. And the reason for that is what happened was that when she's here and I'm live streaming, she will yell things at me. And because the door is closed and I'm deaf on this ear, I can't hear what like. I'll forget a word and she'll be yelling the word and I can't hear it. So that makes me very nervous for some reason, because then I start laughing because I hear more. You remember Charlie Brown, how the adults sounded? That's what I hear when she's talking through the wall. I mean, if anybody talks to me from this side, and unfortunately the door is on this side, all I hear is blah 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 blah. And so of course then I start laughing and I mess everything up. Yes, the Charlie Brown teacher and the adult. I think all the adults talk like that. But it is what it is. And let's be real. When you're a kid, that's what you hear when your parents are talking to you. So, why am I laughing at that? Anyway, let me back up for a second so I can get you all straightened out. Every day I'm going to do, in the month of June, I'm going to pick one of my platforms and I'm going to go live for 15 minutes. It is going to be a topic. The only caveat, I don't know, the only one that's not going to be like that is, of course, Metamorphosis Rocks, because I'm used to going in there for an hour or more. However, the format of that live stream, you're going to notice that tomorrow is going to change a little bit, because I'm going to pick 3 topics. I'm going to do like a segment on each topic. And then I'm going to open it up to like whatever questions you guys have, or if you have a comment, or if you want to come live or whatever. That one is going to be using StreamYard so that I can, if anybody wants to come up, they can come up. Now, having said all that, I'm already 7 minutes in. There is a specific reason why I'm doing this. For those of you who don't know, our beautiful Sam I Am, which has been with us since 2012 and is a 2009 American car, is unfortunately dead. Now, it will cost me $3,700 to fix that car. And if you've been paying attention, or you've been on the other channel, or you have seen me on Twitter, you would know that actually you would have had to see Metamorphosis Rocks, because I barely post on AviddivA, but that's about to change. But anyway, if you've been paying attention, then you would know, or if you've been around me, you know that in the last 2 years I spent over $6,000 fixing that car, because the theory is the car is paid off. It's cheaper to fix it than to buy a new car, and that may be true. But when you've already spent $6,000 in a car and somebody's telling you that it's going to cost you $3,700 to have it running again, that's when I have to think, the car served us well for 9 of the 11 years. And to be fair, when we fixed it before, it worked, so it wasn't that bad. But I don't see myself spending $3,800 every year on the car in order for it to keep working, because at some point I have to let it go. That's one thing. Number 2, for those of you who have been with me for a while, I used to have a dog, and said dog unfortunately passed away in the middle of the pandemic, which means that in order for all 3 of us to be able to be with him when he passed, because they had to put him to sleep, they had to put him in the back of my car, because it's a flat. I don't want to call it a flatbed, but it is what it is. It's kind of like a flatbed situation. And we all sat with him and held him and watched him go to sleep. And I'm telling you the story. And hey, Dev. And I'm telling you the story and I'm seeing it happening. So yes, there is an attachment. It's really funny because my dog never liked cars. He hated being on cars, which he's the first one I have that does that. All my other all my other pets love going in the car, which is great for me because I love driving around. Black, I hated getting in the car. Absolutely hated getting in the car. And the irony that he was put to sleep in a car makes me wonder if he had a premonition. Because, by the way, I think animals are a lot smarter than we give them credit for. So, yeah, that's the second reason why I think it's time to let go of the car. So the goal is to get a used, probably a used car. I tell them that I'm going live at 11. So when do they start texting me? At 11. Um, in a perfect world, I would have the income to sustain a car payment, but I don't. So what I'm trying to do is come up with enough money in the next month, month and a half to cover either a used car or a really ridiculously big down payment on a brand new car. Obviously, I'm not going to get the car that I want because the car that I want costs too much money if I buy new. But there's another reason why we need a stable car. And keep in mind, I don't have, this whole idea, used cars, you're going to end up with a lemon. I had 9 good years with this car. And when I bought that car, it was 3 years old and it had like 36,000 miles in it. So it got an average of 10,000 miles a year. So whoever owned it didn't go very far. That car was really good for the first 9 years. So I don't really believe that if I go and buy a used car from a reputable dealer, I'm going to get a lemon. Having said that, and this is the important part, when we decided to turn this channel into not turn it, but we have a series that's coming up. It's called The Forlorn Floridian. One of you all gave me the name for it. Thank you. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that I'm Puerto Rican, and trying to say Forlorn Floridian is not the easiest thing in the world, but I'm getting there. So in order for me to do the Forlorn Floridian segments, the point was to travel outside of my general area. I can't rely on my car to do that right now. The other car that we own is also an American car. It's also that one's from 2012. It doesn't have any power steering or air conditioner. If you've ever been to Florida in the summertime, that's not a good combination. The other day, I thought I was going to have a heart attack because between trying to turn, because it's one side, like if I turn this way, I can do it with one hand. If I turn this way, I'm dead. Right now I have this, and this entire muscle is dying from one drive. So needless to say, yes, I do need a reliable car. That is the main reason why I'm doing this. Now, in the entire month of June, like I said before, I'm going to be live streaming from different platforms. The only stable on that whole plan is that from Tuesday to Friday, it's going to be YouTube exclusive. Now, for the people that have said this is a money grab, blah, 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 not necessarily. And I'm going to tell you why it's not a money grab. If it was just about the money and not so much as the promotion of everything that's coming, because there's some stuff coming. If it was just about the money, I would do every single live stream on the Metamorphosis Rocks channel because that channel is monetized. So clearly it's not just about the money. But I wanted to give you guys so that you understand the goal, I guess, because I really would like to start traveling as soon as possible. And right now we're very limited to wherever the train station allows us to go, because that's all I can do right now. That doesn't mean I don't have some options, by the way. I do have some options because there are several places here that I can go on the train. And I do have a bus that comes very close to my house that goes to the train station. So I'm not, and to be honest with you, if I really wanted to, I could walk to the train station. I'm not, because I don't want to die of heat, but I could if I had to. When I have the car, I can definitely, and if, and on the days my husband's off, I can go anywhere because he can drive the car. But I'm not going to be on camera, needless to say, because I'm not going to look like like I just took a shower. Anyway, having said all that, The goal for the month of June. Now, if you were in Metamorphosis Rocks in the last live stream that happened like a gazillion years ago, not the one that happened 2 days ago, you know that I had decided that I was going to look for work and I was going to like leave YouTube for like the occasional thing. That changed, and I'm running out of time. That changed fairly recently because hubby, the offspring, and me had a meeting, and we decided, after 17 months of looking for a job, they really don't want to hire you. And I'm dying laughing when he said that, but it was true. They don't want to hire you. Concentrate on what you know. So I am building a business, and that business includes all the social media platforms that I have. The goal and the reason why I'm doing live streams on every platform that I'm allowed to, that I have a profile on, existing profile, I'm not adding new profiles, is because I want to get momentum on all those platforms. There are certain things that are going to happen. You're going to see shorts, you're going to see reels on Instagram on both accounts. You're going to see, in the case of the shorts, it's going to be on all four accounts. The goal is to have at least one a day on each one of the channels. The goal for the reels is it reels? Yeah, it's the same, at least one in each channel. TikToks, the problem with TikToks is that I go down the rabbit hole and I try to use every freaking filter, and I just have I have too good, for me, TikTok is entertainment, pure soul entertainment. I do put, every once in a while, I do make commentary, but most of the time it's just pure enjoyment. Now, one place that I haven't done anything is Snapchat. And hey, Lily, one place where I haven't done anything is Snapchat. And Snapchat is the one, ironically, I had Facebook first. Well, no. I had MySpace first, Facebook. Then I had the account on YouTube, the first one, which I believe is this one, or maybe it's the other one. I can't remember. And then the next account I opened was Snapchat. I opened it even before Instagram. So I've had that account for a gazillion years. And by the way, thank you for the likes. And I have not used it except for it was my entertainment at one point. But I'm going to start using it again. So that is what's going to happen. I am going to make a schedule. I was supposed to make the schedule yesterday so that you guys knew. I only posted on the schedule today. It was here, and tomorrow is going to be the regular live stream on Metamorphosis Rocks at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to try. I'm not promising you anything because, unfortunately, when I planned this idea, I didn't realize that somebody in this house is traveling on Sunday, and I need to make sure that they have everything. Number two, thanks to a little reminder yesterday, it's hurricane season in Florida. I have to pack stuff. I have to buy stuff. And I'm not the kind of person that buys everything the weekend before the hurricane. I start buying stuff now. So, like, for example, we're going to go to the store on Saturday and we're going to get, well, actually, we're going to go tonight and we're going to get 3 or 4 gallons of water. And probably next weekend, we're going to get 3, 4 more gallons of water. And I start getting stuff, like I make a really long list, and by, I want to say July, August, I already have like a full pantry full of stuff in case of emergency. Do I think we're going to get one this year? I honestly don't know because they were watching one develop last night. So you never know. And it was supposed to come to Florida when one of the family members is not here. So it is what it is. But I just wanted you guys to get used to the idea. I cannot give you a specific time for the live streams that are going to happen on the 3 other channels. I'm negotiating how I'm going to pull this off because I kind of like the idea of having one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And I would rather have Metamorphosis Rocks both in English and Spanish in the afternoon. And then AviddivA and Reactions 1321, because those 2 channels are related, have them at, you know what I'm trying to say? So I have those 2 in the morning and have the other 2 in the afternoon. So that's where my brain is at right now. I can't guarantee it's going to happen. I'm probably going to do it like this, like 11. And then if at any point I have to take my daughter to work, that day I will let you know that it's on another time. Other than that, the only thing that I'm going to ask you, if you have any suggestions of any topic, because it is going to be one topic per live stream except for Metamorphosis Rocks, leave me in the comments below what would you like to hear or what would you like to talk about so that I can go ahead and add it to the list of topics that I already have for each channel. And with that being said, me and my purple hair are going to go back to bed because I haven't slept. So I love y'all for watching. Thank you for coming, you guys. I wasn't expecting anybody to show up because I literally posted yesterday, like at night. Oh, by the way, tomorrow at 11, I'm having this one. But hopefully you guys can make it to the 4 p.m. at Metamorphosis Rocks YouTube channel. And in case I don't have a full schedule, I can guarantee you that by tomorrow you will know where Saturday is going to be. More than likely, for people who have Facebook, it's going to be on Facebook. That works, Steph. That absolutely works. All of them are meant to be kind of like podcasty kind of situation, so you don't have to look at my face if you don't want to. But I don't mind if you do. Anyway, I love you all for watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow on Metamorphosis Rocks at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye. Ooh, this is the wrong thing. Have a good day, y'all. Oh, thank you.